True wireless earbuds are continuing to evolve. Companies keep making them smaller and adding more powerful features like active noise cancellation or ANC. They're far more reliable and offer much better battery life than when they first burst onto the scene. And they're becoming increasingly more popular. Apple knows all of this. The company's AirPods have been the most popular true wireless earbuds for a while now, despite their polarizing design. And even though the company just debuted version 2.0 back in the spring, it held something back for the holidays. The AirPods Pro were hardly a surprise. We'd heard rumors about a refined design and ANC for months. Perhaps the only real surprise is that they weren't announced at the big iPhone event in September, but instead quietly revealed in a press release on a Monday afternoon. The so-called Pro model introduces a host of new features, but that comes at a cost. At $249, are the AirPods Pro worth the extra $50? Well, that depends. The new design is the first change you'll notice. The company added a silicone tip that not only makes the AirPods Pro more comfortable, but gives them the seal needed for effective noise cancellation. And the overall shape is now more of an oval instead of a circle. The stick-like extension is still here, but it's shorter, and it houses a force sensor for the onboard controls. The side that faces forward is flat, so you'll know where those controls reside when you reach for them. The included charging case is also different. While previous versions look and open like a floss container, this one is wider and shorter, almost like you turn the older case on its side and move the lid. The new case is noticeably larger, though not by much. You'll still be able to stash it in a small pocket without issue. Quick pairing returns here. Simply open the case and the earbuds pair to your phone automatically. No more swiping through a Bluetooth menu, even when you're using them for the first time. And when you get ready to jump to your iPad or Mac, the AirPods Pro will already be in your Bluetooth menu for easy access, thanks to iCloud. To help with the noise cancellation, the AirPods Pro are equipped with 2 microphones per earbud. The one on the outside detects ambient sound in order to analyze your surroundings. The second faces towards your ear to pick up any remaining noise that sneaks through. Together, these mics work alongside advanced software to continuously monitor your environment and adjust the ANC accordingly. Apple says the setup adapts the audio 200 times per second to keep things sounding their best. To ensure ANC is able to work effectively, Apple created an ear tip fit test to help you select the silicone ear tips that best suit your ears. It only takes a few seconds, and when it's complete, iOS 13 will tell you whether or not there's a good seal. I tried all 3 sizes of tips and got the green light with all of them, so I ended up just using the ones that felt the best. Since the ear tip fit test is essential, it should really pop up automatically the first time you sync the AirPods with your phone. Instead, you have to hunt for it through the Bluetooth menu. Once you complete the test, you're prepared to put that ANC to work. And I must say, the noise cancellation makes these much better than previous AirPods. No, it won't block out everything around you, but it does a good job of reducing most of the noise, whether it be a busy coffee shop or a children's TV show. I worked with a noise machine directly behind me during my tests, and with the volume at 25%, that loud whirring noise was reduced to a low hum. With the new touch controls, you're able to switch between noise cancellation, transparency mode, or having them both off. To do so, you simply press and hold on the stick-like extension. You'll hear a sound that lets you know the mode has changed. In the settings, you can customize which of the 3 of those you'd like the press and hold to flip through. For example, you can nix having both ANC and transparency turned off simultaneously, so you just go back and forth between the 2. The onboard controls work well, but there's 2 key issues. First, hitting that flat surface on the AirPod in the correct spot is a skill. I've been using these for several days now, and I still rarely get it on the first try. I typically can on the second, but it's not muscle memory yet. Second, the settings on the AirPod Pro, where you customize the onboard controls and a host of other things, is buried in the Bluetooth menu. From the home screen, you have to go to Settings, select Bluetooth, then hit the little I next to the AirPods Pro in the device list. Given how well Apple has integrated AirPods with its devices, especially with the iPhone, these settings should be quicker and easier to find. Apple did put a volume slider in Control Center, and pressing on it brings up a selector for noise cancellation, transparency mode, or turning both of those off. But it would be nice if the full settings menu was this accessible. The H1 chip also enables hands-free Siri. I won't dwell on this since it isn't new, but the ability to summon the virtual assistant without reaching for your phone or tapping on an earbud remains an underrated luxury. Sound quality is noticeably better on the AirPods Pro than the previous models. Apple employs what it calls adaptive EQ, which automatically tunes the low and mid-range frequencies to each user's ear. There's also a built-in amplifier that Apple says enhances clarity while also optimizing battery life. It's a lot of tech speak, but the end result is much better audio quality than even the most recent AirPods can muster. There's great clarity to the sound, with things like snare drums, synth riffs, and snappy kick drums popping through the rest of the instruments. Often with earbuds, the sound can seem like just compressed noise being blasted into your ears. The better true wireless models overcome this, and Apple does too. There's some pleasant thump, but it's restrained and it never becomes overpowering. During long listening sessions, the AirPods Pro remain comfortable. They go just far enough into my ear to get a good seal, but not quite as far as some of the other true wireless earbuds. This makes them a lot more comfortable. Even after nearly 5 straight hours of trying to drain the battery, it didn't feel like I was punishing myself for no good reason. With noise cancellation and transparency turned off, Apple says you can expect the same battery life as the previous AirPods, 5 hours. Turn on ANC and you'll get up to 4.5 hours of listening or 3.5 hours of talk time on a charge. I found those estimates to be accurate, though I managed 4 hours and 45 minutes with noise cancellation on during what I consider a regular workday with volume at 75% or higher. When you add in the case, you're looking at up to 24 hours of total listening time. Like the previous model, the AirPods Pro come with a wireless charging case that will work with any Qi certified mat. I haven't yet committed to wireless charging at home, but it's a handy feature if you have the necessary gear. At $249, the AirPods Pro are squarely in premium territory where most of the flagship true wireless models from other companies reside. They're $19 more than Sony's stellar WF-1000X M3, which offers better sound quality, more powerful ANC, and lasts an hour and a half longer. However, the AirPods Pro has hands-free Siri and a better fit, so it comes down to your priorities, really. Despite an absurdly huge case, the Powerbeats Pro sound great and offer hands-free Siri, but the over-ear hook design isn't for everyone. But if you can go without ANC and wireless charging, Beats True Wireless earbuds will save you $49. The AirPods Pro are a definite upgrade over both AirPods models that came before it. ANC works well, and on the whole, the added features make these the best true wireless earbuds Apple has built thus far. The design still isn't for everyone, but for early adopters whose first-gen AirPods are likely approaching the end of their life, the AirPods Pro is worth the extra investment when it's time to snag a new pair. If you've been considering AirPods but haven't yet committed, do yourself a favor and make the splurge. You'll be happy you did, especially if you need Siri to always be listening. For all the latest headphone news and reviews, hit subscribe and stay tuned to Engadget.